In the lush landscapes of modern-day Nepal, where natural beauty painted a portrait of serenity, tradition stood as a mainstay. Yet, from within the surroundings of opulence, an observer recognized the flaws sewn into this age-old fabric. In the heart of luxury, a transformative spark ignited a call for change, for a path that transcended the allure of social extravagance. This call championed inclusivity, focusing not on the trappings of society, but on the inner journey of the self. Hello, and welcome to Impactful Moments, where we explore some of the most, you guessed it, impactful moments in human history. In this video, we will discuss the life and teachings of the Buddha, the man who enlightened the world. In the heart of the Indian subcontinent, in the Lumbini region of what is modern-day Nepal, society existed amidst a variety of diverse beliefs and traditions, with the dominant belief being that of Vedic Brahmanism. This predecessor to modern Hinduism focused on rituals and sacrifices to a variety of deities, and placed the members of society in rigid castes, or social groups, each of which played a role in the belief system. Within this system, society was organized into Brahmins, which are priests and scholars, Kshatriyas, warriors and rulers, Vaishyus, who are merchants and farmers, and Shudras, who are laborers and servants. It was within this socio-religious backdrop that in 563 BCE, a boy named Siddhartha Gautama was born into the Kshatriya clan of Sakya, to his father, King Suddhodana, and mother, Queen Maya. At the time of his birth, sages noted that Siddhartha would grow to be either a great king or a great sage and humanity's savior. Raised in the opulence of the palace, Siddhartha was shielded from the hardships of the world, but destiny had other plans. At the age of 29, Siddhartha ventured beyond the palace walls, encountering sights that would forever alter his path. He witnessed the frailty of old age, the anguish of sickness, the lifelessness of death, and the countenance of a wandering ascetic. Commonplace experiences within humanity, but new experiences for the young prince. These encounters with human suffering became known as the Four Sights, igniting a spark of curiosity and compassion within him, prompting a profound question of how one could transcend the suffering and impermanence of life. Driven by a thirst for understanding, Siddhartha left his royal life behind and embarked on a spiritual quest. He studied with renowned teachers such as Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, exploring various ascetic practices. Yet, his dedication and austere practices nearly led him to death and did not provide him with lasting answers. Dissatisfied with the extremes of self-mortification and excess, he sought a middle way, a balanced path that would lead to true enlightenment. Underneath the shade of the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, Siddhartha, at age 35, embarked on a pivotal meditation. Vowing not to rise until he found the answers he sought, he delved deep into the recesses of his mind. There he confronted the nature of suffering and its causes, and ultimately he achieved enlightenment, becoming the Buddha, or the Awakened One. This profound awakening led to insights encapsulated in what is now known as the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. The Four Noble Truths laid the foundation of Buddhism, addressing the fundamental nature of dukkha, or suffering, its origin, the possibility of cessation, and the path to liberation. The Eightfold Path outlined the way to end suffering through right understanding, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. Armed with these teachings, the Buddha embarked on a mission to share his wisdom until his death at the age of 80. His teachings, known as Buddhism, transcended societal boundaries, welcoming people from all walks of life, including those he believed were traditionally marginalized. The Buddha's message of compassion, nonviolence, and mindfulness resonated with many, fostering a sense of inner transformation and peace. The impact of Siddhartha Gautama's life and teachings on society was both profound and immediate, altering societal frameworks, individual outlooks and practices, and even resulting in distinct architecture that remains to this day. In a society marked by rigid caste divisions, the Buddha welcomed people from all backgrounds and all wealths. This inclusivity challenged the existing social hierarchy and offered spiritual guidance to a broader population. Monastic communities known as sanghas began to form as a result, providing a wide range of individuals with a structured environment for spiritual growth and communal living. This further spread his thoughts and rituals throughout the Indian subcontinent. While not specifically historically violent, the Indian subcontinent did experience centralization and territorial conflicts during the late Vedic period. This, along with the dissatisfaction of certain individuals or groups within the Vedic caste system, resulted in skirmishes and uprising. The Buddha's philosophies of ahimsa, or non-violence, as well as the move away from social castes, added a layer of pacifist non-violence within the region. Architecturally, the impact of the Buddha's teachings is evident in the construction of stupas, monasteries, and temples dedicated to him. These structures served as centers of learning and meditation, shaping the cultural and religious landscape of ancient India and the surrounding areas. Buddhism's emphasis on compassion, nonviolence, and inner transformation left an enduring legacy on Indian thought and beyond. While its roots have been based in Vedic and ultimately Hindu teachings, it in turn has also influenced aspects of Hinduism and philosophical and religious tracts such as Jainism, resonating with millions of people in the region. From the establishment of early universities and centers such as Nalanda and Taxila, where scholars from across the world gathered to study various branches of its knowledge, to more modern versions in universities across the globe, the teachings are still studied extensively today. Beyond the Indian subcontinent, Buddhism embarked on a remarkable journey, spreading across Asia and beyond. The Silk Road facilitated the exchange of not only goods, but also ideas, and Buddhism played a pivotal role in this cultural exchange. It traveled to Central Asia, China, Tibet, Southeast Asia, and Japan, where its temples and statues of Buddha can be seen across the Asian continent. Each region adapted the teachings to its unique cultural context, such as Chan and Zen Buddhism in China and Japan, Gelug or Yellow Hat Buddhism in Tibet, and Theravada Buddhism practiced across Southeast Asia, to name a few. Today, these collectively encompass close to 500 million followers across the variations, ranking Buddhism as the world's fourth largest religion. In the modern era, Buddhism has extended its influence globally. It has found a home in the West, where it has inspired mindfulness practices, meditation techniques, and a broader interest in Eastern philosophy and spirituality. Prominent figures such as the Dalai Lama have become global ambassadors for peace and compassion. With emphasis on interconnectedness and compassion, Buddhism has found relevance in addressing contemporary global challenges such as social justice and natural conservation, with influence far beyond the initial introspection of Siddhartha Gautama's teachings. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us to continue creating captivating, impactful historical content. Thanks for watching.